you want to do? We're going to do a wacky project today. Right now I'm standing in our front yard. This is the front of our house. This is the flowering cherry tree that's in the front of our house. It's gorgeous in the spring. It's got some great limes. But one thing is that we have a really dark front yard. So today we're going to build a solar-powered icicle light chandelier that we can hang from this tree that can charge during the day and light up the beautiful bones of this cherry tree at night. Here's how we do it. Here are the materials. This is irrigation line from Habitat. It's 3/4 inch. This is parachute cord, very important for lots of projects around here. A drill with a drill bit, some scissors, tape measure, liquid soap, this will come in handy, a hacksaw, a hammer, and these barbs. These are used to connect the pipe ends to itself. First thing you should know is that we're making 3 loops, like a hula hoop. 1, 2, 3. Each one's a little bit smaller. This one's going to be 8 feet of length of tube, this one's 6 feet of tube, and this one's 4 feet of tube. That's the first step. Bam. So I've got this piece of pipe right here. It's already kind of circular, so I'm having to bend it in place. And I'm just measuring out like this till I can get my 8 feet. Here's the next step. Take one of these barbs, take some soap, lube it up. It's okay if there's a little bit extra. Stick some in there, wherever you want to put it. For added measure, I put these pipes in the sun for a few minutes. Now we're going to just try to force it. That's it. Now we're going to do the same thing on this other side. Here we go, muscle man time. I'm going to fight with this for a minute and get back to you. So once this joint is put together right here, you can see we've basically just made our own hula hoop. Now, 2 more to make. This is my smallest one that I'm cutting at 4 feet. Doing it with a nice dull hacksaw because, well, that's how it is. I have my biggest circle here, and I've just been doing a little bit of math because I want to drill 4 holes in this thing that are all equally spaced. One nice clean hole all the way through. I'm going to double check that our parachute cord will fit through this hole because we don't want the hole to be too big because of the knots we have to tie. So I'm going to take this little screwdriver. Just make sure. That looks nice. So you tell me if you think this makes sense. I have all 3 lined up. I've drilled my 4 holes on the outside one that are equally spaced. So now I'm going to move in and do a hole in each of these smaller ones in the same spot so that they line up, and do that all the way around. So in total I'm going to have 12 holes. Does that make sense? And now we do some drilling. Okay, I've cut the parachute cord. What I have are 2 different pieces. Each piece is 10 feet long. And then I've bent each piece in half and found the middle point. I'm putting those 2 middle points together. So from this hoop, from this area right here, I should be able to bring my hand down to the other end. And all 4 points are
just about the same. Then I'm going to take these top 2 loops and tie them together into one loop. Like that. Okay, so check this out. I've run my parachute cord through the 4 holes on the biggest hoop, and then I have it just hanging from a bungee cord from the roof. And this is how I'm going to go about putting my next 2 layers on.
I've moved outside so that I can get around this thing a little bit more easily, but this is what the frame looks like at this point. I've tied all of my parachute cord in knots below each of the pipes. It's hanging more or less level. Next step, lights. Here's my bundle of lights that I need to get unbundled. And I'm going to start on this bottom hoop and work my way around. If I've done my math right, the 20 feet of solar lights will go around each of these hoops and the space in between. I've worked my way around the bottom loop. I've lifted up now to the second loop, and I'm just making my way across this loop. And about every 6 inches or so, at least for now, wrapping it in a little bit of electrical tape. So I made it all the way around the middle hoop, and now I'm going up the line. I'm going to tape it off on the top loop. So I've made my way across all the bars. The math turned out right, and the lights are on. Okay, let's climb a tree. The attachments to the solar panel are screwed to a little block of wood, and I'm wiring this block of wood to a branch up here. It should get enough sunshine to charge it. This keeps it away from the light fixture, and I can easily climb back up here and get to it if I need to adjust it. I have the hoop suspended by a little chain and a little beaner, and it's up in the center of the tree. The other nice thing is this solar light kit that we bought comes with a remote control, so we can change the pattern, we can make it twinkle, we can make it brighter or dimmer. That's kind of handy. We don't have to climb up the tree to change it. Doesn't this look great? I love the light pattern it makes in the trees. Pretty cool for 25 bucks. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks.